are live. Welcome to the Always Betting Podcast. I am your co-host, Pisky, and I am joined, as always, by the one and only Godfather. What's going on, senor?
Buongiorno.
It always takes me to start this fire. Why? You always no espresso, mucho depresso. What the hell's going on here? Every time. It's like I gotta go over there and put the resuscitation things on you to get the party started. Why?
This party can't handle me if I actually go.
Dude, my back is killing me.
Why?
From carrying this podcast.
What did you just say?
Out of the gate.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Don't get me.
I noticed a little party. We had a little party for the Godfather, the big 6-0.
That's right.
We talked a
My
bit.
balloons back there.
Yes, yeah, they're looking like they need a little pump up.
Yeah, well, they're fading just like me.
That's not nice. No age shaming. We said we wouldn't do that.
I don't give a fuck. I'm 60. I'm old, but let's go.
You don't act 60. When you think
right.
60 seriously, when you think 60 is when you're young, you're like, oh my God, that's like grandparents' age. But like my dad's in his late 60s now, which is scary. It's crazy. You never thought we'd get here. I spoke about this with my grandmother the other day. We never talked about this. You never thought about age growing up.
Of course not.
Indestructible. I'm never getting to that.
Precisely. But
it's crazy. I noticed an Imperial.
Anyway.
Notice an Imperial shirt as well.
Yes, thank you.
Viva Costa Rica. Is that from Bean?
That's from Mr. Luna, correct.
Nice. I haven't spoken to him in a while. I got to check in, see what he's up to.
Well, you should. They're good people.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay. They are good people. But you had a good birthday party, Godfather? You had a great turnout. I hope when I turn 60, if I make it there, I hope that, I have as many people as you did. You had a ton of people. Family, friends.
That's just family, man. I kept it down.
I'm not family.
You're family. What do you mean you're not family?
I guess I am family at this point.
Stupid.
But it was a good time.
Yes,
Grazie. Beautiful restaurant. They treated us very well. They served us very well. The meal was delicious.
Thank you. Yeah.
And I had
we're not going to do something no bueno. You know that.
Not for your 60th. Come on.
Not for anything.
I had the pleasure of sitting with the Perrys.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed that.
Dude, they can eat.
Oh, I told you.
When we were ordering, they're like, you guys want to do some appies? Like, yeah, okay. Britt and I were like, we'll split some appies, get some calamari going or something. Dude, they ordered a pizza as an appetizer. Yeah. That was one of the appetizers.
Listen.
Margarita pizza.
I'm telling you right now, the heavyweight champ wasn't even at the table.
Is that Anthony?
That would be Anthony. He had to work, unfortunately, that night.
You know what? We should go to an AYCE sushi with the Perrys. I want to see what they do. Because you told me they put the sashimi guy out of business.
Dude, people start sweating when they see them roll in. The guy comes,
big
water, Coke Zeros to go around, and immediately Anthony or Franny will say, okay, we'll have 80 sashimi, whitefish, all kinds. Like
it doesn't sound like you're exaggerating. 80 for real?
Dude, I'm not exaggerating at all.
That's crazy.
It is.
He's a bodybuilder though, so he's on the next level.
They love their all you can eat.
Great people though. I thoroughly enjoyed sitting with them, and the whole family is just spectacular. Like it was a lot of fun sitting there and just shooting the shit with them and talking sports betting a little bit, which kind of on a different page a little bit.
Well, that's okay. You know, they're uber recreational. We're recreational.
Right. We're just recreational, so they're uber recreational. There's a difference. There's a difference.
I mean, they sweat a $5 10-team parlay, and sometimes they're at 8 correct, and they're pushing hard for 9 and 10, and then you know how the script goes.
Oh, yeah, you know what? We've been playing some parlays lately. What do you think of this new prop shit that we've been doing? We've been betting a lot of props, folks, lately. Okay, so yeah, we may suck in the Circa Million contest.
Oh, we absolutely do.
We do. We suck.
No,
we suck. But in the other stuff, we're treading water. We're doing all right.
We're doing all right.
We're making it worth our while.
Yeah.
But what do you think? What do you think?
Wage?
So, knowing what I know about you, because I know you would follow Brazilian soccer, Uruguayan soccer. We had an onslaught of Uruguayan soccer today, right? And I know you follow that religiously. But these props are mainstream. We're talking like shots on goal in a hockey game. Honestly, we haven't got to the NBA yet, and I haven't forgot about our promise, folks. The prop guys are coming on, I guarantee you. But mainstream, like Habs Leafs to open the series, and we got some players in there that we need to cheer for and against. That's crazy. Last night against the Bruins, same thing. So you watch it. You watch them all, don't you?
I've already watched more hockey games this season than I did last season. I'm going to tell you straight up.
And you got 2 more tonight, I guess.
Yes,
we got Getzel and the late game.
How else can I report back to the gang that we got robbed on that Eichel?
Oh man,
there's some, and then it wasn't a shot, but honestly, these hockey props have brought me back to our OLG days.
Yeah?
Well, you're looking at
invested now.
1.5 over, 1.5 under, it's like 2.5.
Dude,
right?
when I saw
you get a 3.5 on a prime player, and you're like, over all day long.
When I saw those come through, I was like, I actually started giggling to myself. I'm like, oh, this is going to kill the Godfather. This is not good for him because fully invested. He's a beast, folks.
Always.
And I'm sure it's really refreshing considering we've been pounding the pavement with some obscure shit over the last year and a bit. Some of this new mainstream prop stuff is a lot of fun and
no question.
A pleasure.
I look forward to the NBA. I do.
Yeah. Well, we've been told we ain't seen nothing yet.
That is actually pretty scary because.
Well, we'll.
The volume is.
It's already pretty substantial. Yes.
Yeah, it's already substantial, and if we're just skimming off the top, that is.
So last week you wouldn't let us take the Steelers playing the Cowboys. Good call. It turned out to be a good call. It's miraculous that you're here in front of the camera this week because I know that loss hurt you.
It took me 48 hours to recuperate without question.
So the Steelers didn't give you a birthday gift.
No.
But Les Habitants did.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Because, if there's one thing I can't stomach is elitism where no elitism should exist. And this is basically what we live with.
But in both, would you not say that the Dallas Cowboys are very similar?
Oh, it's 100%.
To the Toronto Maple Leafs?
These are identical entities. Identical.
Yeah, and you played them both within days of your birthday.
Was rough. I'll be honest with you. I would have rather have had the Steeler dub.
Yeah,
right.
Because we get additional cracks at the laughs.
No, it's just
year.
like the Steelers and Cowboys only go once every 4 or 5 years. These years, and so But that one hurt. There's no two ways about it. But came down to one play.
Yep.
Went their way, and I put a hole in my ceiling in the room I was watching the game with because when that ball was on the ground, gotta tell you, a little bit of a jump.
He's not kidding, folks. He's dead serious. Yeah. I'm sure there was a fumble recovery in Vaughan, Ontario, when that ball hit the ground.
That would
Dak
have
Prescott
made
got very
that would have
lucky.
made my week. But
Oh,
oh my
yeah,
God, are you kidding
yeah,
me?
yeah. That would have been
Are you
special for
kidding
you.
me? So yeah,
Okay, last.
and I haven't heard too much of the cowboy, cowgirl, yippity yap too much. You know why? Because when that ball was on the ground, their sphincters were tighter than a pinnacle line. So it took out a lot from everybody.
That
But they won. Kudos to them. They did what they had to do.
that was a very interesting analogy.
It's 100% accurate.
Yeah, well done. Well, you know what else is 100% accurate?
We suck at picking Circa this week. Oh,
This little papier
what
ici.
was that?
What is that? Can you see
What
that?
is
Is it
that?
reverse? Is it reverse on camera?
No, speech contest first place. It has, I believe, your name, which I. What did I tell you? What did I tell you about that cult? Why did you join that cult? It's a cult.
I
I'm telling you,
was
they're going to
victorious
garnish.
last
They're
night.
going to garnish your wages. Thank God you're unemployed.
You want to hear the story of it? I'll tell you quick in 30 seconds. Yeah. So I signed up to both contests. It's contest season at Toastmasters. Last week was table topics. So that's when they ask you a random question. You have 2 minutes to answer it. I kind of flubbed it. I'm going to ask you the question.
That's not you. That's not you.
I need to get better. And I think I'm going to join improv to get better at the impromptu speaking.
Okay. That's
a different story. This week, it was speech evaluation. So they had a guest come into our club and give a proper speech. This guy was a great speaker. He's actually a speaking coach that came in. But what resonated with me, and see, this is what set me up for success, because if Buddy shows up in a suit and tie and starts giving the corporate jargon and stuff like that,
that's it.
He's done with you. R.I.P. It's over.
You.
Yeah,
your brain turns off.
Yeah, it's not who I am, and it's never who I will be. But he shows up with a bag of props, not sports betting props, but actual props, balloons. Balloons and
a fucking clown.
No, the way he had it all set up was fantastic. This balloon, he was dressed in like a purple suit kind of thing, and he showed up with this purple balloon with a goatee, and he had a goatee. The balloon looked like him. Like, no, dude, it was very well done. So I gave up there, got up there after. It was my first ever speech evaluation. So this is something that we practice every week in Toastmasters, but I've never done it. It's never been my turn. And I got up there and I told him what I thought of his speech, and I gave him a couple areas to improve. Bada boom, bada bing.
Oh, there you go.
The judges, I guess, liked what I said, and here I am. I won the speech contest.
There you go. You don't
and
win
now,
too many things, so that's good.
Well, now I get one more thing on my trophy mantle that you don't have, which is this. And okay, because we always got to put that out there, right? We just got to. No. And but the kind of unfortunate thing, or maybe fortunate, I don't know, always challenging, always sweating, always learning, is that now I have to represent my club at the district area contest in a couple of weeks from now.
On.
Yeah, and if I win that, you go on to like regionals. So
who's paying for that regionals trip?
There's no cost to it, but I went to the one last year. Remember when I went to that weird contest? That was someone from our group that had made it all the way to the regionals. So they sell tickets. So I expect you to be in attendance if I get there.
If you think I'm spending 10 cents on some cult shit, you're wrong.
Dude, it's an inclusive environment to help promote growth and learning. You should join.
Are you crazy?
Actually, no. You can't. Us, the way we do things here like this, no. Because it would spill over. You know how it gets. Right? We've been fantasy rivals for 15, 16 years now.
I'm an acquired taste. Those people will be afraid to show up if I come even just to like one thing.
Your mouth is too dirty. Too many F-bombs.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
And
okay, I can do better there.
I'm an counter now. I count your ums. I count your you knows. Don't worry.
You do.
Don't worry.
You do whatever the shit you want. Anyway, let's go. Come on, man.
Okay, let's go.
I wanna
Let's
go
get
take a
this out of
nap.
the way. Oh, here's another thing. Do you agree with
Yeah,
this?
I saw that. Yeah. I saw you did some content with that.
World Mental Health Day was yesterday. We were
Yes,
celebrated.
do you know my daughter Sophia is an ambassador for her school?
Really?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
She they did a field trip, and they went to some horse farm and spent time with the animals and spent time with some underprivileged kids and some people having some issues. She's big into that.
Good.
Like I said, she's
Sophia's all your daughters are fantastic. They're great to see them the other night.
Hey, I breed for success, brah. Remember that.
They just got to stop sneaking people into the school when they're not allowed to. That's not cool. So
hey,
make sure.
Let me tell you, unjustly framed.
Do you agree with this?
In order.
Everyone watching, do you agree with this? Put it in the comments so we can get some traction. Maybe some people will watch our shit if you guys comment a little bit. Do you agree with this, Godfather?
Yes, by and large, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was obvious, but there are some people that actually voted against it.
Nothing is obvious in 2024.
Yeah, no
you
shit.
Understand?
Yeah, okay. Including the NFL. Okay, we're going, folks. Listen. Here we go. Let's go.
I don't know what the fuck.
Okay. I didn't write down specific stats because we all know the bingo machine is kicking our ass. We all know Circa Million Signs is destroying us. If we would have went complete opposite to this day, we'd be at the very top of the mountain of the Circa Million contest. And we are 2 away from ground zero. 2. We're at 6. Biggest loser has 3.5. So we're 2.5 away. So we're bad math. Okay. With that being said, what do you like this week, Godfather? I hope you guys have been fading. Honestly, everyone watching, what are you doing? 5 consecutive weeks of winning picks if you go against us. 5 in a row.
Yesterday, in one of our conversations, I gave you, and it's not even a lie, family members who must have too much time on their hands and watch this business that we put out here. After the first donut, I was getting calls. You okay? After the second donut, they took me to dinner. These donuts have to stop. Because anybody that knows
you're getting free dinners out of it.
Well, no, I want 5-0.
Dude, we don't have the talent.
Well, first of all,
we don't have the talent. That's not going to happen.
I thought last week was a 3-2.
What do you mean? We were very close to 1-4. We needed a miracle in Baltimore to get that second win. Miracle.
How about all
they
the
shouldn't
things
have won
that go
that
against us? So once in a while we get a miracle. This is a good week.
This is a good week. Okay.
This is going to be a good week because we got paid. We got paid on a play that was misgraded. So I think this is going to turn its way around.
Connor? Is it Connor Ingram?
We're not talking the specifics.
Oh, okay.
What's the matter with you?
True. We don't want we don't talk about the family.
We don't talk about what happens in our recreational life. Stupid. Okay, let's go. Let's get some picks.
That was good. You're right though. If anyone watches this podcast and doesn't think us two Stroneses are recreational bettors, I don't know. You got to go get a psychiatric evaluation because
this is killing me. This is killing me. All right.
What do you like? What is the Godfather special this week? You said it's an easy week.
I never said. I said it's a hard week. I really think. Man. I even be happy with 2 this week, to say the truth.
2? Like a 2
wins? 3? I think that's probably going to be our average the rest of the way.
If that's our average. We're going down to Circa to get the brown blazer put on us.
Is it really a brown blazer? It's brown?
I don't think that exists, but if we win it, I guarantee you I will make it exist. We know people on the inside. They will make me a brown blazer. I guarantee you. Okay. Do you want give me something you like, or do you want value plays?
Throw out some value plays and let's see if they coincide with what I got on my sheets.
Okay. So that's what we're going to call them now, because this movement and so it just confuses people and it doesn't really work to begin with. So these are now value plays. If we're looking for value,
we're 4-16. We shouldn't
no
even
more.
be talking.
No. 6 and 19. 6 and 19.
Even worse.
Oh man, I didn't think it would go like this. But at least we're at one end of the spectrum, because the worst place to be is right directly in the middle.
No, you're wrong.
We're doing everything wrong.
You're wrong.
But
we're not. No, we don't need to be on the back of the spectrum. This and I don't want to be on the spectrum.
Our picks sound like they belong on the spectrum.
Okay, I'm not even going to fucking argue. Anyway.
I don't know if I said that properly, but okay. Value pick number 1. For whatever reason, you think there's some sort of curse that happens over the pond in London, England. The Jaguars at +2 have some value. It is now a pick'em at Bookmaker. Bookmaker being one of the most solid books on the planet. So, Jacksonville against the Bears. I don't know, like this weird London voodoo thing that you spoke about last week.
Jacksonville will be a pick next week. They stay in London. Some other sorry-ass team has to drag themselves across the pond. They'll be ready. They'll be rested. Their body won't have anything to do with the jet lag and all this other shit. Okay?
Okay.
So I don't like that pick. Next value pick.
Next value pick is the Green Bay Packers at home. -4.5. Currently 5.5 across the board.
Okay. So that one I have circled as a definite possibility.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So you want to go Arizona? We should be going against the movement. Honestly, you got to trust me here.
Then why bring up the movement?
Because I don't know.
You're trying to confuse me.
Okay. So let me just give you all the value picks. So Green Bay, you kind of like. Okay. The next value pick is Tampa Bay -3.
I love it. That one's actually circled with a dot. That's one of my you're going to give it to me picks.
Circle in a dot. Okay.
You don't need to know my system. How come GRP gets a lot of traction without
breaking balls. Yeah, well, he doesn't have someone like me in his life. Now, I try to message GRP sometimes, and this guy ghosts me. Like, big times me. GRP big times me.
We're not big enough for GRP.
Clearly. He only likes professional handicap, like guys that know what they're doing.
We're recreational doofuses on the wrong end of the Circa contest. Why would he be talking to you or me?
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I'm surprised anybody from BetBash even looks at anything you put out.
I don't think they do. I think they've given me the pass. Like, okay, this guy's not part of us. He's like doing his own thing, and I really respect. I've been striving for that for a long time.
That's all right. I mean, we never said we were pros. Who said that?
I never said I wanted to be part of that. No, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy that picks losers. Okay, the last value pick, Godfather, on the board this week is, you're going to like this one, Cleveland, +10. It is currently 9.5. Some places at a 9.
We're not
Sharp Ampola book.
You can get rid of that one.
No way.
No, we're not doing that.
Dirty Browns. They stink. They stink. Yeah.
They stink. So no. They stink.
I'm drinking kombucha today. You like that stuff?
Nah, I don't know. That's the cult number 2 in your life drink.
Everything I get involved with. Oh, that's cult. That's a cult.
Kombucha. Do you even know what that is? Someone with your condition, you shouldn't be fucking around with that, eh?
I've heard. You want to hear a funny story?
Yet you still drink it. You don't come with me in respect. You don't. Then things go fucking sideways with you. Godfather. What can we do?
One of Brit's old employers had to put out an email, a company-wide email, because they tried to pull WeWork and put some kombucha taps inside the office, and everyone was going to town on them. And they're like, "Hey, by the way, this stuff may upset you in ways that you probably don't want it to."
Precisely, in ways that are going to be not very work efficient.
And the stigma. Yeah, work efficient. That's true. It'll cut into productivity. So that's
without
probably...
question. And I know how much you love corporate jargon like that.
Oh, I'm not a corporate guy. I cannot believe I lasted 13 years at that company. It's only because of you, I think.
Miserable. That was without question.
I think that's it. That's it. It became a passion. I could quit.
That I had to protect you from.
I could quit, or I could go in again and break the Godfather's balls again every single day.
Okay.
Good times.
So
okay,
no more
let's focus here.
Okay,
that's it. There was only 4 on the board this week. Yes. So there you go. Those are the Circa Million value picks.
I'm good with the Bucks.
You want the Bucks? I'll take any of these because I'm a numbers guy, and I mean I don't like that we're taking them. I think we should go the other way, but whatever. We got to start somewhere. We got to do something. Okay, so
I'm good
Tampa
with the
Bay.
Bucks.
Tampa Bay -3 is a pick. They're in.
They're in.
Locked and loaded. So everyone, the Saints at home, easy peasy. Yeah, who's the quarterback there? Didn't Carr get hurt?
No. Well, ask somebody that's going to put some big money on the Saints at +3. Ask them who the quarterback is.
Why did you get so upset there?
Well, because we're taking the Bucks. I don't want to talk about the Saints.
Okay. All right. 1 down, 4 to go. Godfather special? Anything? What do you got?
I like the Falcons.
You like the Falcons? And the Falcons.
And that's the last favorite I'm going to blurt out.
Again. We're just keep taking them, baby. I don't care. At this point, yeah, we're going all face.
What difference does it make?
At this point, no. There. So you want Atlanta on the road -6. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you. I'll give you the Falcons. Okay, because you sounded adamant that this was something that you like. So I'm not gonna fight you on it, but I'll tell you a little something. So I'm currently 1-4 in fantasy. In the B League. I'm going to be in the C League. You'll never see me again, okay? We're never going to have another fantasy football matchup again in our lifetime.
God.
Yeah, so that's over. That chapter of our rivalry is over. Just because Kirk Cousins broke records last week, I don't ever remember seeing a 500 passing yard game from anybody, let alone him. I obviously benched Brock Purdy last night, who put up a 34 burger, and that's outstanding for him. And I started Kirk Cousins. So Kirk Cousins will probably shit the bed this week.
No, he's not.
FYI.
He's not.
Okay. Is it still Andy Red Rocket in Carolina?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah? Okay. All right, 2 down.
2 down.
And we were let down by the AFC South for the first quarter of the season. Now we're going to the NFC South to be let down from these two.
The South is my specialty. Anyway, why don't you pop something out?
I just did. I gave you 4.
No, you didn't. You talked about value, fucking number.
That's all I know. I'm not a handicapper. I have to ask you who the quarterbacks are of these teams. I don't know anything. You're going to take shit from me?
Information I could have used 6 weeks ago before we spent $1,000 US on this and humiliate my family name.
That's going to be a good soundbite. I couldn't clip last week's episode. I don't know if anyone noticed that.
What do you mean?
For 6 or 7 people that follow the show here,
you could.
Yeah, there was something wrong with the recording. Your audio was all screwed up. So my
audio's fine.
No, there was actually a glitch in the filming process.
Well,
Riverside helped me out, but it took them a week, so now I got double the clips.
You see, I told you Stream Pond was perfectly fine. You know that I have a abhorrence to change. I told you that.
It's change. He hates change, folks. And it's StreamYard. It's not
Yeah,
Stream
whatever. You
Pond.
know what I'm talking about.
Vegas horse player at the stream pond. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're such a dad. That's hilarious.
You
Yes,
you
it's
you think that's
StreamYard.
an insult to me?
No. It's just that's what dads do.
Okay, let's go. We need
Okay.
3 more. Oh, Jazoo.
Look for something that doesn't make sense to you.
Well,
The
fucking your
Eagles.
Cleveland Browns doesn't make sense to me.
You like Philly?
Yeah, but I can't keep taking the double-digit favorites. We can't get fucking -2.5. The team wins by 2.
That's the Texans, but I don't think Philly covers that spread. Like the Browns have been awful, but Philly, I don't trust them. I think Cleveland covers there, but if you want to go Philly, I will gladly take them because I like big favorites.
This is why you think I'm not on to you. You think I don't know what you're doing. You know, you're talking out of both sides of your mouth there because you enjoy being in the basement. I do not.
I can see that.
I don't see Philly covering that spread. But if you want to take Philly, let's go. Like you think you're trying to play games with me? Smarten up.
Okay. What else do you like to see? Tough week.
It's a tough week.
Okay.
What about the Commanders? +6.5. We got to take some pluses.
+6.5.
Yeah. Oh well, your value.
No.
You didn't do your value for that one.
I like the +6.5 there. Why not? They've looked phenomenal. When's the last time Washington has had a decent team? It's been a long time.
Been a long time. So I don't know. Maybe
I'll take the
we'll go
+6.5,
Ravens
no?
then. Here, I'm gonna go Pisky. You know, I can see the Commanders covering that. Let's take Baltimore.
Okay, one line that doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, let me hear.
But again, don't read too much into this. But you know how I would always tell it stinky. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yes, yeah, and you were actually pretty. I want you to go back to that, Pisky.
Okay.
Okay, because Mr. Fucking Numbers is garbage.
Why are the Bills only 2.5 against the Jets? Are the Jets good? I don't think they're good. I don't care about the coaching change. Aaron Rodgers has looked like he's exactly the age that he is. I don't think there's much there in New York. But am I wrong? Am I watching it wrong? Am I seeing it wrong?
No, that number caught my eye too. But you know what? Honestly, I don't want to suffer into Monday night.
What?
Like I don't want to be 1-3 and then I need I'd rather be 2-3 and not have to worry about Monday.
That is not a winning attitude.
You're reveling in our.
We're judging it on the day of the week that we can't play those.
Well,
okay,
you judged what the division we were playing. How was
I
that
judged division. I judged division.
You want the Bills?
I judge divisions. You judge location. We can't play anything overseas. That's crazy talk. Yeah, that's crazy. And now, no, we can't suffer into Monday. Like what? What is with all these restrictions?
But buddy,
Buffalo -2.5. Lock it in.
We're wounded. We'll take it.
Okay. Buffalo -2.5. Honestly, I don't think Washington should be 6.5.
Okay, take Washington.
I think that should be 3.5.
Okay, let's go. Commanders. See, now we're moving with the type of speed that's necessary.
Yeah, dude, I wanted to have a timer on this thing. 10 minutes a week.
Well, fuck you. Anyway. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
we
4.
got 4. One more. Do you honestly think the Eagles pound them?
Well, now you fucking poo-pooed the name. No, I don't want to go with the biggest number on the board. Okay. That's too square. Am I talking incorrectly now,
No.
Mr. Know-It-All? Okay.
Mr. Know-It-All, is also 6-19. Okay, so don't give me that. Jacksonville at the Bears. You said Jacksonville's next week.
We
Okay, so we're not that.
actually
We're going
we
down the
actually
board.
should be like 2-23 or something.
I know.
This
We
is
got
crazy,
ripped off even in our wins.
uh,
Okay,
we're looking at the
Arizona
Broncos at home. The Broncos have put some good games together, but I don't know. +3, not enough.
+3 at home. That's yeah, that is. Like, the Chargers haven't impressed me at all. But the Broncos is like, they're one of these teams that they just stick around. All of a sudden, they win the game 18-13. You know, something weird. It's always a weird number. The total's 35.5, so there's going to be like no scoring. I can see them winning.
Okay.
Yeah. 16-13.
So it's either.
What about your Steelers?
No, we're not taking.
Good bounce back spot there.
No. Too many injuries. Honest to God.
Really?
Yeah, we're really banged up.
That's too bad.
If it was 2.5, maybe we, sneaky field goal last play of the game, maybe. But
I mean, we'll get the push. A push is better than what we've been doing.
Well, yeah. I guess at this point in what's happening, a push would actually be a positive somehow. How about the Titan?
Titan is actually Tampa Bay is the biggest one on my other pool so far, anyways. Just because of movement there. I guess something must have happened. The Titan at home against the Colts.
Against the Colts.
Is it like division week or something? That's another like division foes there. I don't know. Tennessee's been brutal.
Okay.
Do they have a win yet?
So it's either the Packers. Remember, we talked about the Packers at the beginning of this abomination.
Yeah. I think the Packers should cover there, especially like to move the full point. I know that 5 doesn't mean a whole lot. I don't think.
So that or the Broncos at +3. You tell me.
Broncos or
Pack.
Are we trying to win or trying to lose?
Just a fucking greased up. Been trying to win from the beginning. It just hasn't happened.
I like the Packers more. I don't trust the Broncos at all.
Okay. Packers it is. Fuck this.
Green Bay.
Sorry. So I hope my swearing was reduced.
It was better. It was better, yeah.
It'll be better. I'll clean it up.
I think you're still like happy from your happy birthday. That's what I think it is. Still got. And we have a big night tomorrow night.
Yeah.
We're going out. Me and the Godfather have been invited. We're going out. Saturday night. Downtown.
Leafs private box.
Yeah. Yeah, stay posted on the social media, folks. I'll definitely be doing some pro Pittsburgh posts that I'm sure a lot of you that will enjoy. Sidney Crosby, what a great player. Phenomenal. Legend. Okay.
Okay.
You're going to give you a read back? Can we let these people go?
Read back. Commanders +6.5. Packers -4.5. Bucks -3. Falcons -6. And Bills Mafia, if you fuck with me, -2.5 Buffalo.
There it is. Locked and loaded. Week 6. We're already into week 6. Can you believe that?
Let it be over.
Dude, that means the NFL season is already a third done. That's pretty sad. We haven't had time to breathe.
It goes by so fast. Right?
Especially now with NBA around the corner, it's going to go by even faster.
We know this. But hopefully...
All right, let's let the people go. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving, Godfather. Do you got any big plans? Canadian Thanksgiving, of course.
We're doing a family event at my sister's place to celebrate her daughter's birthday and some Thanksgiving. So that'll be on Sunday. And Monday, not 100% sure yet, but probably do something.
Sweet. I'm going up to Britt's parents' place for a feast.
Good.
Should be amazing. But have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the games this weekend. And let's keep the good times rolling, baby.
No donuts, baby. It's not happening.
Catch y'all next
Ciao.
week. I promise the prop guys are coming. They're coming. I have it lined up. They're coming. More details. Stay posted on our social media. See you next week.
Ciao, everyone.